Let's start with the terms and conditions, buyers. Today's auction, you will be bidding under the Property Stock and Agents Act. Terms and conditions are here on display. If you hear the words vendor bid, that indicates we're exercising our one and only right to place a bid on the vendor's behalf. As I mentioned before, you must be registered to bid. No late bids are going to be accepted after the first, second, third and final call for the contract. The property is sold and you'll immediately duck on inside, sign that contract for sale and pay the customary 10%. If there's any tips I can give you, 75% chance of being the winning bidder if you are the opening bidder. Let me just say that again. If you want to buy 109 Acres Road and you want a 75% chance of being the winning bidder and getting the keys to that property, be the opening bidder. Some pretty strong stats, and well, if I was going to the casino and a 75% chance of winning, well, I'd be putting everything on it, wouldn't you? All for an opening bid. Opening bid, probably not going to buy it.
1.9.
We will. He's just testing. He's just testing.
No, that's all right.
It works.
Gentlemen is just testing that. If you come to me with that opening bid, sir.
Yeah, 1.9.
1.9. That's gonna. We're going to. This is it's 27 years of real estate, and we've got that opening bidder before we've started. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. No, you're fine. That's fine. I'll take that. I've just got to wait for Leah to come down.
Oh, well, this is the only one at the start.
Yeah, we're going to. I will. I'll take that.
So just waiting for Leah to come back, and as soon as Leah's here, that's your bid.
Well, we've got our starter there, so the gentleman, based on my stats, will give the gentleman the keys straight away. What do you say? Yeah, no, he's got to wait for Leah to come down. We do have a matter of compliance. I'm going to grab a little bit of shade here. We do have to register each bid as it comes in. Christian, if you can advise Leah, we have somebody that wants to buy their property and we'll get the auction underway. Okay. All right, well, ladies and gents, it's a very good afternoon. On behalf of Rewarding Marketing Agents, Leah coming down the driveway here, Christian and the entire team of Ray White Castle Hill, I warmly welcome the public auction of 109 Acres Road, Kellyville. I've gone through the terms and conditions, buyers. Now for the property itself, positioned on a sizable parcel of land. Up that slight incline there, you are at the top of the hill there, and you do have a beautiful outlook. The property itself, as you've seen now, is completely renovated. It's something you can move into, unpack, and enjoy. And Mustafa, I'm now going to take that opening bid. Have a bid of $1,900,000 gets us underway at 1.9, bid number 76. What do you say? Take it straight to 2 or 1,950 if you like. And a bid at $1,900,000 is our starter, straight out of the box there at 1.9 million. Totally contested, rightly so. Number of registrations at 1,950. Thank you, Sammy. You just raise your number, identify Savvy. At $1,950,000 at $1,950,000, Mustafa, he's done, he's out at 1.9. At $1,950,000, just turn that number, identify around, ma'am. At 1,950, it could be a two-bid auction, shortest auction of the weekend. At 1,950, it is with you, sir. Ma'am, at $1,950,000 here in the heart of Kellyville. Beautiful position at 1,950, lying with you here, cul-de-sac location. What about Bernie Mullane, just on the right-hand side? And, well, for what it's worth, I actually live down on Morella Avenue there, so you're going to be close to me. And a bit at $1,950,000, 1.9.5. It's a beautiful place to be, beautiful place to be raising a family. That park over there at Bernie Mullane is an absolute delight. It's a quiet street, but it's certainly not a quiet auction with you, ma'am, at 1.950. Going to grab a little piece of this shade here on the left-hand side at 1.950 with you, ma'am. And a bit at $1,950, who takes it straight to 2? At 1.950 and 1.9.5, it's very good value buying at 1.950. Let's go straight to 2, Leah. At 1.950, once first opportunity, Leah, here it goes.
Would you take 10,000?
I'll take the 25, we'll go to 1.975. 1.975. And with 1,980,000. At 1.980, let's move in 25s or 50 if you like. And a bit of 1,980 on the right hand side at 1.980, go straight to 2 and 20. At 1,980,000, another 40 on top at 2 and 20. At 1.980 here, Leah, 1980. I'll take a 20. At 1,980,000 at 1.980, what do you say at 2 and 20, Leah, or 2 if you like. At 1.980 on the right hand side, man, what do you say on the left? We'll go 2 perhaps. At 1.980, at 1980 here behind me. If you do want to place a bid, I don't have eyes in the back of my head, please make it known. At 1.980, 1.980, 1.980, 1.980, 2.
85.
I'll take a 2. At 1,980,000. At 1.980, I'll take 2, Savvy. I'll take 2. 2 million.
Going in 20s, Savvy.
20s. So not $2 or no, two. I'll take $2 million. Auctioneer can be a pushover, but to not that extent. Boss. And a minute back into the auction now at 1980 here, the right-hand side just beside me. At 1980, there's a lot of interest today, a lot of post-auction interest, let me tell you, but the property could and should be yours. At a minute 1980, Leah, are they done and out and silent under those beautiful magnolias there? Let me take your five, but I couldn't do that to them. At 1980, nice try, auctioneer can decline bids that aren't in the best interest of the seller. At a minute 1980, it is with you. Bid by bid, we're here to sell today. You're done and out in silence. You've got those glasses on. Glasses on, there you go now. I can read him. He loves the property. Oh, beautiful eyes. At 1,980,000, at 1,980. I'll take a 10. 1,980, 1,990. Let's get that auction back on the way at 1,990,000. We just registered that bid. I'll take that at 1,990. At 1,990. It's only double that last bid. That's a good place to be. $2 million straight back in. They know how to bid at auctions. At 1,990,000 to 2. At $2 million behind me from 190 to 2. Can we say $2,050,000, Leah? At $1,990,000 to $2 million. At $2 million there. $2 million even.
Not grand.
10,000. At $2,010,000. At $2,010,000.
Sorry.
Retracting that bid, $2 million. At $2 million even, Leah. At $2 million here in the heart of Kellyville. At $2,010,000, thank you, ma'am. Just raise that number, identify, please, as a matter of compliance. Thank you for your spirited bidding at $2,010,000. Do we go yet? So say $2,050,000. At $2,010,000 behind me, $2,050,000. Mustafa for another $40,000. $2,020,000 or $20,000.
20.
At $2,020,000. Just clarifying that, I always go for the higher figure. At $2,020,000 just behind me, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just focusing on where the bidding's coming from. At $2,020,000 here at Acres Road in Kellyville. At $2,020,000, she's handing the bid of paddle back, she's done, she's out. What about you, man? Come back in at a bid of $2,020,000. What do you say, $2,040,000? Or $2,030,000 if you like. At $2,020,000 just behind me here, bid by bid, we're here to sell today. Get your weekends back, buyers. DeleteRealEstate.com. Delete domain. Buy Sydney Real Estate. Nothing feels as good as buying Sydney Real Estate, does it? On a day like today, a bit of $2,020,000 here in Kellyville. It's a quiet street. Look at that. And I must thank the neighbours for their support as well. It's beautiful to see. At $2 million and...
Leah, just
2,030.
At $2,030. $2,035. $2,030.
No, they got 30.
$2,030 here, just in the second place, man. At $2,030,000 at $2,030. $2,030, what do you say? $2,050,000. I don't think the fives are going to cut it. At $2,030 here, another 20 on top to $2,050. At $2,030 here, right hand side, sitting on the retaining wall, about to make the property home. Bid by bid, we're here to sell today as we edge closer to home ownership. Very good level of where we should be. At $2,035,000. $2,035,000, $2,040,000, $2,040,000. Straight back in at $2,040,000, $2,050,000, Savvy. $2,040,000 here behind me. Thank you for your support. We've all done and out and silent there, catching a little bit of shade. $2,040,000 at $2,040,000. At $2,040,000, here it goes. Buyers, first opportunity. Second call at $2,040,000. Christian. Make no mistakes, the property must be sold.
What's the bid?
At $2,040,000. At $2,040,000. 2,045, 93. $2,050,000. $2,050,000 on top. At $2 million with another 50 on top. At $2,050,000. Gee, this is a good value. Good value, buyers. At $2,050,000. It's single level. Move in, unpack and enjoy. Doesn't need a cent spent on it. The bathrooms, they're meticulously maintained. They're renovated. $2,050,000. $2,000,000. Okay, we're just going to clarify that bid at a bid of $2,055,000, $2,060,000. We're just getting this. Okay, $2,066,666, and I'll throw in the 66 cents. At a bid of $2,060,666, $666. At 66 cents, perhaps. At $2,060,666. At $2,060,000. $2,066,666 and all the sixes. At $2,060,000 and all the sixes. That's an easier way of saying it. $2,060,000 and all the sixes. $66,666. Here in Kellyville, 109 Acres Road. Good value, isn't it, neighbours? At $2,066,666. That's an odd number. That'll be tough for the agents to work out the deposit and what have you. At $2,060,666. At $2,066,666.
Sorry, Craig.
Bit of a tongue twister there. Let's round it up to $2,080,000. At $2,060,000 and all the sixes, here it goes at Serby. First opportunity with $2,060,000 and all the sixes. I'm going to call it away. I'm under instructions that property must be sold. At $2,060,000 with all the sixes. $2,066,666 for the third and final opportunity.
Sorry, Craig, 1 sec.
Okay, well the contract was about to rise. It was about to rise. If you can round it up, Christian, to a more, something that rolls off my tongue a bit easier, that would be perfect. $2,060,666. 70, that's better. At $2,070,000. At $2,070,000. At $2,070,000 straight behind me. I've got that one. I have that one a lot. At $2,080,888. At $2,088,000. Correction. $2,088,888. That'll be at $2,088,888 to be precise. You're all done and out and silent, sir. At $2,088,888. $2,080,000 and all the eights. Done and out and silent at $2,080,000 and all the eights. We'll just see. Instructions there. At $2,080,888. Let's have a look at here. Certainly you're at the Bright Future Childcare, approximately 400 metres away. Buyers, Kellyville Public School, Kellyville High School catchment. Just off here to my right, only 1 kilometre away, safe walking distance for your children. William Clark, which is, by chance, that's where I went to school. Fabulous school. Your children could perhaps one day become a real estate agent and auctioneer if you go there. Hills Grammar's certainly not too far away as well. And, well, what about the land size? It's 720 square metres. 720 square metres, buyers. 720 square metres, not just of Australia and Sydney, but of Kellyville. Acres Road, yes, they can build more units, more townhouses, but one thing they're not making any more of is land. Beneath my feet, all you need to do is be the highest bidder, and this 720 square metre block is all yours. Certainly, as I mentioned before, Livy's playground there, a couple of 100 metres away. You've got the water park, gee, that's going to be fantastic for the children come this summertime. Well, yeah, Rouse Hill Town Centre, 4 odd k's away. The metro station, Kellyville, showground station, it's certainly all there. All the information here, transport, everything. At $2,088,888. $2,088,888. Certainly these Ray White Castle Hill auctions keep you on your toes. Not only is there multiple bidders, multiple registrations, the buyers throw those curly ones in. $2,088,888. So on behalf of the entire team of Ray White Castle Hill, you're not just listing with one agent, you're listing with the entire team. No stone left unturned. No buyer inquiry left to go into the never never. All your questions answered. They've been with you every step of the way throughout the last 4 weeks of the campaign. You've reviewed the contract buyers. You perhaps have had a building and pest inspection done or purchased what might have been available. You've seen the property multiple times. You've dreamt that your furniture replacing their beautiful styled furniture is all going to be in there for you. You've pictured yourself living here. And well, let me tell you one thing. In the absence of bidding, that only guarantees you one thing. And that's, well, number one, you get to come to more of my auctions, thank you very much. But number two, you don't buy Sydney real estate. $88,888 at 109 Acres Road, Kellyville. Just grab that spot of shade. Thank you for your spirited bidding there, buyers, as we edge closer to home ownership. North Kellyville Village Shopping Centre is not too far away. And obviously the Kellyville Shopping Village over there, you've got Coles, you've got Woolworths, you've got it all. Aldi is there. There's an absolutely beautiful fish and chip shop over there at the Kellyville shops. You might catch me there tonight with my family. Delicious, delicious meals there. 2,088,880. He says it with a smile on her face. I do love that. We edge closer to that home ownership. Bid by bid, we're here to sell today, buyers. I thank you again for your patience. As our marketing agents, just work with our vendors, our owners, our sellers, and obviously also our underbidders and bidders as well, just so they can see where they see value, clear and transparent. As I mentioned before, we can use that vendor bid, but I'd rather hear where you see value. That's what I love about the auction process. Leah, I think they want to make a bid of 2.1. Send those subliminal messages. 2 million. That's a 2-1. I think we're a little bit away.
2-1, Craig.
2,100,000. If you could just raise that number, identify number 40. Is it 45? Yeah, 45. $2,100,000. They're back in. At 2,100,000. Savvy, where do we go from here? You tell me. At 2.1 behind me. Good value buying at this level. At $2.1 million here in the heart of Kellyville at 2-1. She was in for 5 before. The 5s weren't doing it. What do you say? A 50. At $2,100,000. Still very good value, isn't it, Kale? At 2-1. At 2,100,000. Beautiful single level once. At 2.1, stunning opportunity twice. That'd be at $2,100,000. That'd be at $2,120,000. At 2-1 and 20, they're back in the game. 4 times their last bid. At $2,120,000, at 21 and 20, and that's the call. The lady's showing that she wants it. Looks like we'll be welcoming you home if you're all done and out and silent. $2,120,000. First opportunity at 2-1 and 20.
21.
At
Sorry. 2
So 2,120,000.
20.
So we're at 2,120,000. And the staff, if we can get that in writing, their
Craig, we're on the
bid.
market.
We're on the market. We are selling. 3 of the most beautiful words in the English language at 2,120,000. It is with you, ma'am. Whilst the lady behind me figures out the bid. That'd be 2,121,000. 2,121,000. Now it gets hot at 2-1 and 21. 21,000. Do we say 25? At 21 behind me, 25 in front. Perhaps another 4. At 2,121,000. 2-1 and 21. Savvy, first opportunity. I'm turning around. Welcoming you home for the second call at 2-1 and 21. There's a third and final opportunity. On behalf of the entire team of Ray White Castle Hill, we welcome them home. We are selling. We are selling. Woo. I actually did Guys, I did an injury at the gym this morning on the rotator cuff. I couldn't hold it any longer. It was coming down. Christian got there just in the nick of time. At 2,121,000. Savvy, it's been on the market for 4 weeks. I know it certainly is a lot of money, and we are about to buy some beautiful Sydney real estate. $2,121,000. It's a lovely home. It's good value buying at this level. 2,130,000. The lady was in for 2,120,000, but she's not in for 2,122,000 perhaps. Another 2,000. You can't say that her bid of 2,120,000 was the best and final. Does she want to go back to pounding the real estate pavement and listening to us every weekend? Certainly keeping the neighbours entertained here on a Saturday afternoon.
1,000 more.
22, 23. So 22, 23. 2,123. At 2,123, 2.1, 2.3.
We 1,000 more, and they are 1,000.
Yeah.
So we're 23. Leah and Sabby, your clients are now in second place. We have the keys here. I think, Christian, just hand over the keys to this lovely couple just here. 3, 5,
Just confirm that.
3, 5, 7.
89, thank you.
2,000 more.
That's 2,000 more. Oh, and another, okay, 45. Just lift the paddle. Sorry, I get it wrong otherwise. I gotta see it. Sorry, what's the bid?
2127.
27.
Go 2130.
2,127,000. At 2.1 and 27 behind me. Gonna call it away. 3 opportunities. First call at 2.1 and 27. Second call 2,120. 2,130. I'm trying to lip read. 2,130. Another 3,000. At 2.1 and 30. Leah, I need to know. I'm going to be calling it away now. That'll be at $2,127,000. When the marketing agent says wait, I have to wait. At 2.1, particularly Leah. I go on to answer to her after this auction. At 2.1 and 2.7. Savvy, I'm not so scared of. At 2.127. Savvy, I'd be if I was buying this, I'd be putting another 3 down straight away. Make it 2,130,000. Yep, there you go. You've got it from Savvy. He's got an honest face there. That's right. Hear that? The marketing agent's Leah. High side of the street. That's something you're not going to change. You're not going to change that position, nor would you want to. Once you're up there, you're looking. Sorry, neighbours, but you're looking down on your neighbours. At 2 million. No, take no offence to that, please. At $2,127,000. At 2.1 and 2 and 7. It's a beautifully maintained home. Well, one of the best streets of Castle Hill, certainly down in this little pocket. Look at the pride the neighbours take in their properties. Those beautiful hedges behind you there. I'm admiring those viburnums. Mine are half that height. 27, 28, 29. Straight back in. 2,129,000 right behind me. At 2.1 and 29. Savvy, see, I told you we should have gone to the 30. At 2,129,000. Certainly a marathon auction here, but I make no apologies, buyers. We are working and edging closer to home ownership, working hard for our vendors to get the best price, but more importantly as well, coming to an agreement with our parties here, our buyers here. 2 million Leah, 100 Leah, and 29. 2.1 and 2.9. It's such a beautiful opportunity. It's well, it is with you, ma'am. Leah, I need to know. I'm going to be calling it away. First opportunity at 2.1 and 2.9. It is with you at 2,130,000. At 21 and 30. Yeah, 1,031. 30. Will, I'll just order 30.
2131.
Yes, 31 just here. I'm just going to automatically add 1,000. So she's putting this.
Sorry, 2131.
No, they
At
2132.
31. 31.
Okay.
31. 31.
32. Okay,
32. 2,132,000. At 2.1 and 3.2 right here. That'll be at $2,132,000 at 109 Acres Road, Kellyville, as the contract rises. First opportunity, 2.1, 3.2.
Yeah, exactly.
Second call, Christian and Leah, 21, 32. That'll be at $2,132,000. Are we getting this on camera? That'll be at $2,132,000. As the contract rises, we are selling, we are on the market. 1 second, okay. 2.1 and that certainly is. I'm hearing whispers in the right that it's definitely worth it. If that's not social proof, then what is? At 2,132,000. That's what I love about auctions. It's clear, it's transparent. You know where you need to be. And well, just standing back and looking here.
3,000 more.
2,132 and 35. 35. 2,138. 2,138. So 38. Yeah, you're at 38. You're at 38. Back to here. I'll just give the agents a little bit of time there at 2.1 and 38. 2.1 and 38. Neighbours over there on the retaining wall, 2-1 and 38, good value, isn't it? Bloody brilliant. That's it. Gentleman in the high-vis vest, you can't miss him there. He knows value when he sees it. At 2-1 and 38 bites. Well, you've got me. I'm just about out of one-liners. I could just recycle them. 2,138,000. They're in deep discussions there, but looks like it's with you. 2-1 and 38. Well, as auctioneer, Leah,
1 second.
I can. I certainly all the contract just needs to fall. 2-1 and 38. At 2.1 and 38.
给大家都晒太阳，好不好？合算真的合算。
Well, at a bid of $2,138,000, I am calling it through, Leah. There will not be a fourth opportunity. There will not be any pause. 2,141. 2,141. At 2,141. 2-1 and 41. Leah, I'm going to be calling it away 3 times in 3 opportunities. There won't be a fourth. First opportunity, 2-1 and 4-1. Second call, 2,141,000. For the third and final time, at a bid at $2,141,000. We need to know, Leah, the contract is rising. Remember that rotator cuff issue? At $2,100,000. Can we say $2,150,000, Leah? Another 9. 2-1 and 41, another 9, $2,150,000. Yes, there's a good nod of the head there from Christian. 2-1 and 50, I think. The 1, 2, 3 something. 2-1. Confirming those bids, Paul. 2-1 and 41 with our highest bidder here. No, Paul Dowling, sales manager, Ray White, Castle Hill, never misses a bid. 2-1 for at $2,141,000. Even make what you could do.
Strong.
Yes. But they'll keep coming back. I think another 9. 2,100,000. 2-1 and 50. Another 9 at 2-1 and 41. At 2-1 and 41. Agents there, deep conversations, checking their phones. Perhaps eyeing that CommBank app, just seeing what's in the offset account, the deposit account, to see if they can just increase that bid ever so slightly. Well, look at that. The children are already at home there on the jungle gym. At 2-1 and 41, just here to my right. That's beautiful when the kids are at home. Kids make it at home. They say that mum and dad buy houses. It's actually the children. At 2-1 and 41. Certainly the real estate market, Kellyville itself, 109 acres roads, only going one way, and I think you know which way that is, buyers. Because you'll certainly be paying a lot more tomorrow. Buy once, cry once, get those weekends back. The rise in the property market, well, it's unprecedented. Those first home buyer grants and incentives from the government of anything sub 1.5 million, well, it's only pushing up the upper end here at 2. You will be paying a lot more tomorrow. 2,140,000. Come in the shade. If The auctioneer can go in the shade. The number bidder can.
而且这个新，这个比较骚嘞。
Leah.
2141.
卖了。
At 2141.
如果你不加了，我们不好意思。
Might I remind you buyers that we are on the market, we are selling.
他们也着急。
We're just figuring out which buyer it's going to be.
Yeah, that's right.
That's okay. When you are buying city real estate here in Kellyville, and with Leah and Christian on the case, well, every extra penny helps, every extra 1,000 helps, and well, marketing agents, as you can see, they are working tirelessly. They are working tirelessly not only for their vendors but also for their purchasers as well. There'll be many happy memories. 42, 42, 43.
No.
43. 2,148,888. $48,888. $48,888. There is a 2 and a 1 in front of that. It's a bit easier off the top. Permission to sell, ma'am? Kale, we're done. We're out. We're silent. I am going to be calling this way 3 times. We've given the lady plenty of opportunity at a bid at $2,148,888 as we welcome them home. First, second, third and final opportunity. Done, out, silent. Permission to sell on behalf of Leah, Christian, Braywhite Castle Hill. Sold, congratulations, and well bought. What an actual beautiful family to an absolute beautiful house. Ladies and gents, thank you for your participation. To our underbidders, our spectators, our neighbours, thank you for your support, the underbidders. Next house is around the corner. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. This has been an absolute load of fun for me. Well, ladies and gents, you just saw that. As that contract fell at a bid at $2,148,000 and all the 8s. If you are thinking of selling, buying, Leah, Christian, Braywhite Castle Hill, well, they're the agents you need to talk to. Good afternoon.